All right, so with this one, this is 4-step homework. And this one is a what kind of 4-step? An interval. Where do we always start with this kind of problem? So what's, I guess I'll take this part. What's in state? So what is our x for this problem? And is this one that it's a certain number of years past, or is this one just year? All right, so what is our y? Which is more specific than that.
Oh, the men's 800 one.
No, not that one. The other side.
Oh, other side. Oh.
And of which number?
2.9 meters.
That was kind of a funny wording one. What else do I usually? Well, I guess I'll do that with my other part. What else is in state? Because it's a interval. What does it start with? Of the what? That part I can write as of x first y because I just defined x and y. But what do I now need to do at this point? Define my population. This is kind of like the example problem. It's kind of funny with not going outside of it. What would be my best thing probably to put as my population here? I think we did this one like this, didn't we? With the running one. Remember how we did it with the running, or did I do it in my other class that way?
I said between 1975 and 1980.
And what?
1987.
I think that's probably your best bet to deal with this population. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit better than that, but that's probably the best we can get for this. All right. So now because it is an interval, what's my last part? And so like we said before, 9D, right? That gets super, super shorthanded because we've defined everything else within itself already. So the detailed part, well, what's our first thing? And this one is a what? And then, so now you would have all three graphs drawn. I can do them and post them if I need to. I'm not going to sit here and pull them all up right now, just time-wise. Then I'm checking my first condition, which is L, which stands for what? What all do I need to check for linear?
Can we go over how to get the graphs?
Yeah, let me do the whole thing and then I'll go back over that. And then I also need to mention which graph. And how many things am I checking for that in that one? So what's the first thing? What's the second thing? And then my last one. What's my next letter? Which is, this one kind of messes up with this. How many did I have? I'm going to be a little funny about this one right now, but what could I put there that would kind of make sense with this one, even though I defined my population strange? Is it PIZA? Mathematician, sorry. 87. So that's probably your best guess for what to put there, even though that's kind of a little bit funny. All right, what's my next letter? What? Which is, what graph am I referencing here? Of what? And I'm checking for two things. What are they? Which means what? We can use normal approximation. What's my next letters? So here is where I could do this and just be very distinct that this is the one that you are pointing to, and that is fine. There's no reason to rewrite all that. I checked the residuals plot to make sure the residuals plot was scattered equally above and below 0 for all values of x. What's my last condition? What letter? Which is, what do I put here? What should I really put for this problem? They did it. I don't think it said anything about random. They just did it once a year. This problem didn't say anything, did it? All right, so this is the real part that I want to talk about because I have a feeling that a lot of people messed up here and didn't realize this. So what is my equation?
I had trouble getting the stuff. Like I put it.
That's where I think the issue's gonna be. What is my equation for interval for slope? Standard error of the part that I think you're going to have an issue with is the part that's the easiest one that we've done tons of times before, and y'all just aren't thinking about it. So, should it be hard to find this? No. Should it be hard to find this? And I think that's where a lot of you are going to mess up. Should it be hard to find this? Yes, because it doesn't give it to you. So do I need to write it? No. So I do want to write this. What is my slope for this problem? 9 point what?
Well, for this one, are we supposed to get these values by doing stat calc 8 or by doing
Test.
and going to
Test gives you everything that stat calc 8 gives you plus more.
Okay, because it didn't. Okay. It gave me
If I keep going through, what do I get?
9. I got
3187.
I got 9.35.
Did anybody else get 3187? Means you probably just type one of them wrong. What was our confidence level?
0.5.
So what else do I need to get a T-star if it is a confidence level? And how do I find degrees of freedom with these problems? How was our n? So just as a review kind of over here, how do I get that? Blue sheet. Some people might use something in the calculator too. I don't know how much people from this class use it. If I want to find a t in my calculator, does anybody know where to go? Second distribution. I am trying to find it, so I'm doing the backwards way, so I go to which button? Inverse t, which is 4. And it is going to prompt me for two things: area and degrees of freedom. Now, if I am doing 95%, then between here and here is 95%. So what percent is here? Or what decimal is there? What percent is there? So 0.025. So when you're doing this, if you use it this way, your area is 0.025. My degrees of freedom is 11. I'll hit enter twice, and it will give you your T-star, which is 2.201.
And why was it inverse?
If you're trying to find T, not use a T to get an area. I get 2.201. So that's where I think people would have messed up. Now, your calculator does not give you this, so we just go straight to the answer from there, and we are trying to estimate what? And it gives us a lower bound of what? And an up bound of what?
How do you know the SE?
You don't. The calculator does all the math for you to get these, so we skip that part.
So how did you get those numbers?
Stat calc test or stat test. And what's your upper number?
10.0.
Now, do I need to write the conclusion part? We are 95% confident that beta falls between here and here.
I still don't see where you're getting it.
That's I'm gonna. Do you have it all typed in?
Oh, I see it now. It's just your little coordinates.
Your what?
The ones that look like
Yeah.
coordinates.
All right, questions with this one?
And you're using list 1 and list 2, is that right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I can do more with that if I need to, but I think that should get most people through that problem. So the big thing is, and so this is why I make a big difference between I write test statistic equals or T-star equals, because of problems like this where your calculator can give you both things, and T-star is the thing I use to find an interval. Test statistic is the value that I get when I run a test. I'll do it in a second, yeah. Other questions right now with this problem? Or do you have it all typed in that calculator? Mm-hmm. Then let me just use that and I'll go ahead and do it now.
Apparently it was wrong. Because my stuff is a little bit off.
Does it? And nobody have this in that calculator because it's from Friday. I'll do it in a second.